Hello, all, and welcome back. What is the trap of EMS? Short answer, it's allowing your job, position, title, license, certification to become your entire identity. To get into this field, you have to make a choice to attend training. You have to make it through the training, then you actually have to get a job. But once you start the job, this is where you have to be careful. Our whole working existence is hanging around until something goes wrong with another person, and then we go and help. We start doing it because we want to help others. We keep going because it's addicting. I was at a party several years ago with a bunch of our extended family. Our oldest son had just been baptized earlier that day. I distinctly remember sitting on the couch, watching everyone else visit around me. They were enjoying each other's company, and all I wanted to do was to be on the truck doing runs. How sad is that? A large part of my family came for a wonderful event, and I didn't even want to be around any of them. It wasn't interesting. Certainly not as much fun as being out there. I wanted to be hanging with my crew at the firehouse. I missed the shit talking, the tones, the adrenaline rush, and running around the city all night. That's the trap. That's what gets us into trouble. We start to only want the job and what it entails. Worse than that, we start resenting everything that isn't our time on the job. Everybody outside our community starts feeling like a burden to us and to society. Empathy gets rapidly stricken from our psyche. So now we know what the problem is. We just have to figure out what to do about it. The answer is a concept that was introduced to me in the last few months. It's the concept of dials, not switches. The concept came from a retired member of Naval Special Warfare, and I'm actually going to link two videos featuring this gentleman down below. Like most people that get into EMS, when I started, I only had a switch. I flipped it on and didn't take it off for a very, very long time. I liked that it put me into an exclusive club. I was obsessed. It puts you in a club where the vast majority of people will give deference to you just because of your career choice. It meant that I only hung around people in my industry because most other things start sounding really trivial. People would tell me, "Oh, I couldn't do your job," and I would think to myself, "I know, because you're useless." It sounds extreme, because it was. It was the only thing that I thought about, and I couldn't do anything but think about how to push it as far as I could. This led me to making a very foolish career decision based on emotion and resulted in me having to resign to avoid termination. I didn't know how to turn it off. I couldn't comprehend a world where the job was not the most important thing, and I was in work mode the whole time. It made me physically, mentally, and emotionally unhealthy because I didn't know how to live without the job. It had become what the rest of my life revolved around. You need a dial, not a switch. You have to be able to power down work mode, come home, and just be you. The people that you have in your life don't need you to be the EMS worker when you're not on the job. If you have a family, you need to be a father, a mother, a husband, wife. That's your job when you get home. When you get home, your family dial needs to be turned up. When we can't do this, we might be off the clock, but we never really are. This kills relationships with spouses, significant others, and children. Without the ability to dial your focus in between the different elements of your life, you won't be able to get out of work mode. Being switched on all the time It will wear you down physically, mentally, emotionally. It will come back and shit on every relationship that you have. The trap's easy to fall into. Make sure you have a dial, not a switch. That's the video. Thank you so much for watching. Current providers, do me a favor and just leave a comment down below about your method if you have a good one for maintaining a work life balance. If anyone has questions about how to have a dial and not a switch, please leave that below as well. Let's try to share as much information as we can with each other. If you have any other questions about EMS or emergency medicine in general, please do not hesitate to ask. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.